Hello and welcome back to more StephenPlays Magic Duels, Battle for Zendikar DLC. And today we are going to be wrapping up the Battle for Zendikar DLC. And what better way to do that than to jump back into battle mode again? We did it once in Magic Origins and we're going to be doing it once more. So we're doing a solo battle against AI. And I've made a deck for this event called Allies. And I made it with a ton of cards from the Battle for Zendikar DLC. Now how did I do that? Well, I bought a bunch of booster packs. So, if you want to see exactly what I got, I did do a video of that opening. It should be out now, or it should be out at least in the next few minutes, so stay tuned to StephenPlays. There is a booster pack opening video. You'll feel like you're watching Daily Pack again. And we're going to give this a shot. I don't know if we're going to win or lose, and we don't have the greatest cards ever, because we certainly don't have all the cards, but I love red and white together, and Allies have been so much fun to play with through the Battle for Zendikar DLC. I'd love to do it one more time, and we're going to do it on medium. Now, can we do it? I don't know. I'm a little concerned, but we'll just do our best. Also, it's really neat whenever you make a deck. Not only do you get to name the deck, but you get to choose your little avatar and your background. This is not my background, though. This is the background of the person I guess we're going to be fighting, which leads me to believe we're fighting someone who's going to be using water, although I really have no idea. Now, if you had access to all of the cards, then maybe things would be better, but I used autocomplete because I figured we had such few allies that autocomplete would probably do a rather good job. So let's see what it gave us. No land. Gave us no land whatsoever. We've got the Bale Skirmisher, who is a 2/2 soldier. Whenever he enters the battlefield, target creature gets +1/+1 to end a turn. Core Blade Whirl, which is a 2/2 with Rally. Whenever Core Blade Whirl or another ally enters the battlefield under your control, creatures you control gain first strike till end of turn. Stonework Puma, which is a 2/2 artifact creature. We also have Inferno Fist. Enchant creature you control, it gets +2/+0. You can also pay a fire or a red mana and sacrifice the fist to deal 2 damage. And Undo Rising, which is a sorcery. Whenever a creature attacks this turn, it gains lifelink until end of turn. You can also awaken it. Basically, you pay 5, and it turns one of your lands into a 0/0 haste creature with 4 +1/+1 counters. It doesn't matter, because there's no land. That's better. Also have Evolving Wilds. So we got Bale Skirmisher, we've got Core Blade Whirl. This is not a bad hand. Not a bad hand, not at all. We got 2 allies. Yeah, let's keep it. So we're going to start with the Evolving Wilds because we don't have any 1-drops. So we're going to do this and then probably go with another Plains. That's probably what we're going to want to grab. So let's sack this. Grab up an extra Plains. And go to the next player's turn. So a Forest. Also, I just realized that we weren't looking at our avatar, we were looking at their avatar. They have the exact same avatar as us. That's odd. We drew a Undo Champion, and of course it requires 2 mountains, which we only have 1. Whenever it or another ally enters the battlefield under your control, creatures you control gain trample. Let's go with a mountain for now, and we can play any of these. Creatures you control gain first strike to end of turn. Enters the battlefield, target creature gets +1/+1 to end of turn. So these should wait. These should wait to go in because they give something else +1. So we'll do the Blade Whirl. The Blade Whirl is in. Go to the attack step. Doesn't matter. See what you got, buddy. Now, whenever I did a solo battle when I was playing Magic Origins, I struggled quite a bit. So hopefully we'll do better. Timberland Guide. 1/1 Scout enters the battlefield. Put a +1/+1 counter on target creature, probably itself. So it's a 2/2. That's cool. I'm also a 2/2. You don't concern me at all. Okay, now we have another Plains. It wants us to put the Skirmisher in, which makes the most sense to me, because it'd turn our 2/2 into a 3/3. We can just hold on to this until we want our creatures to have first strike, because that could be pretty spectacular. So let's put this in. So this becomes a 3/3 until end of turn. Move into the attack step. And go ahead and swing. Probably not going to block, admittedly. But that's alright. We deal our damage. Things are good. And I've got enough land to be able to do some really crazy stuff next time. I don't think I've seen that land card. I'd like to, though. Enters the battlefield tapped. When Sandstone Bridge enters the battlefield, target creature gets +1/+1 and gains vigilance until end of turn. Oh. Well, then. So not only is it's coming at me, it's vigilant, so there's not much I can do about it. I'll just take it. I'd rather not lose my 2/2. Plus, I'm going to need him. You'll see why. Okay, I got Foundry of the Consuls. We can put 1 colorless mana in, or we can pay 5 and sacrifice this to get 2 1/1 flying Thopters. Okay, let's put the planes in, because this allows us to play both of these cards. Now it's just a matter of figuring out what exactly we want to do. I actually don't want to play both of these. I have a plan. I have a plan, you gotta stick with me, but you'll see that I do have a plan. Gonna put that there. Once again, it's urging me to play this, but I'm not ready to play that yet. You'll see why. Let's go here. And we're gonna swing with the 3/3. Now, my plan does rest on the opponent not bringing out an additional creature next time. Or at least if it does, it's a smaller creature, but I guess we'll see what happens. Once again, play the Blade Whirl, and I'm like, no, I'm good. The reason I'm holding Blade Whirl is because it's going to give all of my creatures First Strike, which is really helpful. So now I'm going to have 3 2/2 First Strikes, which is really, really amazing. So let's put this mountain in. This also gives them Trample, but we don't need Trample right now, so we'll put the Blade Whirl in. Now I have 3 2/2s, who are all First Strike, so I can swing with all of them, and that 2/2 can't kill me. That's why I waited, and I think that was the smart decision. No blocks, of course. 6 solid damage. I don't really have that great of an ally deck either, but the the Kithkin soldiers are helping out a lot right now, so they're down to 8. My turn is over. We'll move on to their turn. We'll see what happens. What you got there, buddy? You keep me tapped? Is that what that is? Skyline Cascade. When it enters the battlefield, target creature an opponent controls doesn't untap during its next untap step. Okay, that's really fine. You also have a Timberland Guide. Okay. You're going to add it to the one you already have? You are. So now you have a big guy. You got a big old 3/3. I got a bunch of little guys, though. And I also now have an Inferno Fist, which is pretty stellar. This would give all of my guys Trample. Sounds fun. Let's go ahead and put the Foundry of the Consuls in, so at least that's in. And how many do I have to tap? 5? And I would get 2 Thopters. If I do this, I give all my guys Trample, but I don't think I want to do that yet. Is the only thing? I don't really want them to have Trample right now because, well, they can only block 1 at a time. Can't? This also doesn't give my guy haste or anything. But if I was going to give him Trample, I could give him Inferno Fist too. I think I should go ahead and put Inferno Fist on whatever I, want to do. So I'm going to go ahead and give this to somebody. Yeah, that seems fine. Is that fine? That seems fine. Sure. It doesn't really matter. I don't have a whole lot of concern right now. For, just where I am in the battle. And it's telling me to go ahead and sacrifice this to do 2 damage to creature or player. And I could do 2 damage right to their face, I suppose. What's this thing that just came in? Just a normal 1/1. Otherwise, this is a 3/3. I could try an attack and then use the Inferno Fist to finish off that 3/3. Or I could just do damage right to their face. Yeah, let's be aggressive. Let's be extremely aggressive and just smash them. Now, admittedly, is that a good play? Not really. That's a pretty bad play. Generally, what you want to do with Inferno Fist is you want to get some use out of that +2 power. But honestly, I've got him on the ropes right now. I just figured I'd go ahead and use it. Of course, now his guy's getting even bigger. Is that temporary? Is that end of turn, or is that permanent? Let's see what this thing says. I want to read the card. You're going to let me read the card. +1/+1, vigilant. Okay, so it's just to end of turn. But now is my time to kill it. I could, you know, just wipe this thing out. I hate to lose an ally. But I actually think that I think I'll double block and just get rid of the threat. Confirm block. He's only got 6 health at this point. Oh, what is this bullcrap? Infuse with the elements. Put X 1/1 counters on target creature where X is the number of colors. Oh, God. Crap. Crap, crap, crap. That sucks. Because those are counters, so now he's just a 7/7. Or a 6/6. That's really unfortunate. Wow. 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 Okay. Dang. Dang, dang, dang. Okay, I think I might... Instead of bringing this guy out, I think I might buy myself a little time by making those Thopters. I think that's what I'm going to do. That buys me a little time. Go to the attack step. Not swinging, obviously. Okay, you're tapping one of my 1/1s, which sort of sucks, but I'm cool with that. Wait, why is he not... Isn't that what that does? Why is he not tapped? I have no idea. Do I want to block? Almost assuredly, sir. I will block with one of these 1/1s. I'm going to continue to jump block so I don't take damage. In the meantime, I'm going to hope I draw something cool. Because that would be awesome. What do you got? Oh, okay. You have the guy that whenever you gain life, you can put 1/1 on it. Okay. We don't want any more counters on that guy. That's what we want to avoid. No more counters, please. Playing anything? You're going to play anything else? You still got 3 mana. Yes? No? Tide Drifter. 0/5 Eldrazi drone. It's devoid, and other colorless creatures get +0/+1. Fortunately, he has no other colorless creatures. It's just a matter of what's going to happen here. I got another one of these. Okay. Well, we're going to play it. I don't really know what good it's going to do us right now, but we're going to play it, so it's out there. It's recommending I swing at the 1/1, and that's kind of what I'm thinking myself. We're not going to have it to block the 6/6 again. But I could team up the 4/3 and the other guys to take out the 6/6, so it's alright. Coming at you, 1 in the air. Take you down to 5. It's also been using a lot of instants and things, so maybe it'll help? I don't know. Also, everyone got first strike that turn because I did bring in an ally, so that was helpful. It's another Tide Drifter. These guys are really good blockers. And Reprisal. Destroy target creature with power 4 or greater. That means that I'm losing my guy. That's not good, as one might expect. Also, Swell of Growth. Target creature gets +2/+2 until end of turn. You giving it to your big guy? No, you're giving it to your 2/2. Okay, what's your plan, man? Here they come. Well, if I take it, can I win? The answer is no. Even if I was given Trample, I can't get through that 6 toughness. It's too much. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this guy to block here. Yeah. That's what I'm going to do. And and then take 4. Confirm. And just really hope that things work out okay. Also, I gotta remember that these guys give me first strike. So if I bring in the Ondu champion, I do get first strike, and that's helpful. Here's another flying double strike guy. That's pretty spectacular. Question is, what do I want to do? The flying damage, I think, is going to be my saving grace right now. I think I should get this guy in and start doing some flying damage in the air. That seems like a really helpful thing. So we are going to swing in the air for 1 again. There's not a lot of damage, but I'm getting him there. He's down to 4. He's only got 1 card in hand. Takes care of that. See what you're going to do now, buddy. 2 cards in hand. You're playing Pilgrim's Eye. It's a 1/1 artifact creature, flyer. When it enters the battlefield, you may search your library for a basic land card, reveal it, put it in your hand, and shuffle. Okay, this really sucks. I really need him to not have a flyer. Because it is a 1/3. Oh, okay. We may be screwed. May be screwed. But only swinging with a 0/6, which seems weird to me. Why would you be doing that? I don't understand. Unless you're pumping it up? Are you pumping it up? Can your other guys can't do that, right? No, I'm pretty sure they can't. Do you have ingest? You don't even have ingest. Why are you swinging? I'm gonna call his bluff. And I'm gonna skip blocking. Yep. Call your bluff. You don't have jack. No damage. He was just trying to freak me out, that jerk. Get another skirmisher. I mean, that's helpful. A little bit. Sure. I have a long ways to go to get some damage on, though. Dang. I guess... Shoot, man, I don't even know. Let's get it in. Next turn, if I swung with all 3 of those flyers, good things could happen. Because I got some double strike people there. So I can have this match won in 2 more turns, I think. Oran Reef Hydra. 5/5 trample with landfall. Whenever land enters the battlefield under your control, put a 1/1 counter on Oran Reef Hydra. If that land is a forest, put 2 instead. Let me guess, you have a forest. No, you don't. You have a Skyline Cascade. You're also out of hand cards. Okay. Swinging with 2, as one may expect. Why would I... What? What? Oh, because they're double strike. Oh. It's saying, hey man, here's your opportunity to kill that 6/6. I mean, yeah, I guess. But in doing so, these do 2, 4, 5, 6. So I'm going to lose everybody but 1, basically. And then I'll bring in my Ondu champion and I'll have 2 guys. Is that really how I want this to play out? Because I don't think that's how I want it to play out. I think I would rather just block the 6/6 with this 2/2. The only problem is I lose my ability to do first strike damage from my allies. That's the only problem. But if I do that, then I guess I could... Yeah, I think if I block here, next turn, swing in the air with these 3 flyers, while also bringing out my Ondu champion, my creatures would get trample. Not that that really helps me, but I'd at least get 3 damage on him. Yeah, that's my plan's better than what the game's trying to get me to do. Just gonna block this. I lose my ability for the first strike. That's fine. Things look a little scary over there, but I've survived so far, and I will continue to survive. So, Mountain goes in. Undo Champion goes in. Creatures I control have trample, which means nothing. Attack with all. Wait, where'd you get the other 6/6 from? Oh, that's the Hydra. I'm fine. Things are gonna be okay. Things are gonna be okay. So that, I think, was the best move. Was it really? I don't know. But that's what I'm thinking. Turned that into a 2/4. That's cute. This is a scary match. Swing all? Oh, hello. Did I lose? I think I lost. 6, 2, 2, 1, 6. Yep. I am gonna take 11. Well, my plan was not bad. It was not a terrible plan. I probably should have paid a little more attention, then I would have known not to have done that, but in theory it would have worked. I was really hell-bent on getting that damage, but still, down to 1, not bad. Unfortunately, I am gone. And I have suffered a loss. But I got close! Got really close. I am not going to be doing a rematch of this one, so don't look for a secret link in the description or anything. Not going to do a rematch. Tried to do it, couldn't do it, and that's okay. Not the best allies deck by far. Certainly the ones that we had in the story DLC were better. But not bad, man. I got them down to 1 health, so that was pretty fun. Anyway, that's going to wrap up the DLC. Once again, there should be an episode, maybe even out by now, where I actually open up the card. So if you want to see some booster openings, then that is available for you to watch. Otherwise, the Magic Duels LP is going on hiatus again, basically just waiting for more DLC to be released. So if and when that is announced, I will bring it back to StephenPlays. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time for more StephenPlays Magic Duels.